Libra, friends and fam. This is going to be, oh wow, I just got a text about a code word. Oh, that's so cool. I wasn't even going to mention anything like that in this reading, but a text just came through. So code word, okay? That's important to have for you and those close to you, okay? So anyways, beyond the code word message that just came through, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Most High Divine. This reading, it's exposing those who have been doing black magic on some of us, okay? This is not for every Libran out there, but it will resonate for many of you, okay? This black magic has been going on for years upon years for some. For myself personally, it began in 2018. So anyways, that quote, that not quote, but that lyric just came to my mind. Met a female dragon, had a fire conversation. So I was speaking with somebody who is from Iraq. And they said, I was speaking about my psychic mediumship abilities, okay? And it made them start a very interesting conversation, okay? And it came full circle this morning with somebody totally different, one of my Libra fam. Shout out to you, you know who you are. Messaged me this morning, and yeah, it came full circle. I found out who has been doing the black magic. Anyways, so we start off here, okay? So last night I was having a conversation, like I said, with someone from Iraq. And they said, Google the largest cemetery in the world, and I'm going to tell you some stories. I was like, oh, this is going to be so interesting. Like, this sounds so interesting. And it was. My ears were tuned in. The largest cemetery in the world.
Wadi al-Salam Cemetery. According to Hindustan Times, Wadi al-Salam Cemetery in Iraq is the world's largest graveyard. More than 6 million bodies, including those of prophets, kings, scientists, are buried in the cemetery, spread over an area of 917 hectares.
Those buried there, including prophets, kings, scientists. And burials have been taking place in the cemetery for more than 1,400 years. Well, all of a sudden they started talking about the black magic that occurs there. And the demonic activities, but specifically the jinn and the dark magic. I call it dark magic. Their words were black magic. So, okay, that was their words. So, start talking about the jinn and the magic. And then they mentioned, you know, the puppet, the voodoo dolls. Oh, my ear's ringing. So anyways, I'm, you know, great conversation, okay, was had. Because to me, that's so different culturally, because the cemeteries here in the US, most of them, not all, but most are like peaceful. I mean, depending where you are, like I said, some are very peaceful and set in very like rolling hills. I mean, I have some where I'm at, they're very picturesque. They're very peaceful places to just walk or be, you know, left alone at peace. Quiet time. There's places with rolling hills and ponds, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I see their reference and the stories about that cemetery. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like two separate worlds. So anyways, that happens. And then this morning, a fellow Libra friend messaged me. And, I had talked about none of this with anyone. And this person messaged me. And in the message, they mentioned a stranger's name. Ooh, now my left ear's ringing. A stranger's name. And that meant nothing to them and meant they didn't know if it meant anything to me. Well, boy, oh boy, did it mean something to me. For that information to come to me the morning after the conversation, 5:55, as I looked up at the timer on the camera. And it was just 4:44 Eastern time before I started recording this reading. I noticed on the clock. So 4:44, 5:55. Significant. Anyway, after having that conversation that I did not lead, I was sparked it by talking about, my psychic mediumship abilities because my nose was twitching and I felt that whatever, there was a presence. And anyways, that started the conversation into that cemetery and the dark magic. Well, then when somebody messaged me this morning, a totally different person that had nothing to do with the conversation, could have no idea that I had that conversation last night, confirmed. So Libra, 6 minutes in, 7 minutes in, I'm getting to it. You're going to come to find out, okay? Come to find out. You're going to know exactly who has been doing dark magic on you guys. And if you already know, for sure, awesome. 7-Eleven as I looked up. But for some of us that were like uncertain, you thought you knew, but you weren't 100% sure. And maybe you've asked for signs recently, or maybe you asked for a sign completely unrelated to that, but you're getting answers to other questions that have, went through your mind the last however many years, right? Okay, anyway, I'm being pulled to my dream deck. I don't know why, but let's go. Oh, I do know why. Wow. Further confirmation. I do know why I was just pulled to my dream deck. Further confirmation. Libra. So what about this dark magic? Very dark magic. I mean, these people, it's beyond obsession. For some of you. Hold on, let me move the camera so it's not hitting the table. Okay. Let's begin. Yeah, look at that. The people card at the bottom. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Like, it does not matter your ethnicity here. And I was literally just, this is interesting because she has her head covered, and I was just talking about the person being from Iraq. So it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. This happens across pretty much many, I'm not going to say all cultures, all heritages, all ethnicities. But in its own way, shape, and form, I'm hearing Spirit say, yeah, it does. It does. The dark magic, okay? So tell me more about this being exposed and who's been doing this against Libra coming to light. Transport. On the move. Ooh, the whistle's blown. The trumpet's being blown. Wow. The truth is coming to light. 10:01. Mirror numbers as I looked up. Everything that has been done in the dark is being brought to the light. And it was dark, dark. What they were doing against some of us Librans was dark, really dark. Yeah. Interesting. As I looked up at 10:33, the technology card. With feeling trapped at the bottom. Ooh. Someone has said something, recorded something, done something digitally, and it's like it's saved. It's been downloaded, 1111. It's been downloaded, saved into the matrix, into the main hub. Look at all this hubbub. I don't even say that word. Hubbub. Look at all this hubbub going on. Look, the monorail, the L train going this way, plane flying above, the bus, the car, the bike. Something about digital markings, digital footprints, digital evidence. Maybe they tried to move it or erase it. But nope. This is making them feel trapped now. Speaking of graves, the same grave they tried to dig for you, Libra. Can you tell me anything else? Or should I get another deck of cards? Money, 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 money. Money. Well, we got some reptilians. We got some snakes. Spiders. Oh my. This is wild. It didn't look like that. And it wasn't a black widow. Thank goodness. It looked like that, but a little smaller. So a spider just literally webbed down from the ceiling right on my camera stand. 13:31 as I looked up at the clock, 13:33 now, as I was getting ready to start the video. So I caught it in my little capture cup and set it free outside. Because that's what we do. But, so that's interesting. I feel like the spider is our spirit totem for this reading. You've been minding your business, like the spider minds their business. They just want a decent place to craft, right? Their web and eat, survive, carry on, you know, procreate, whatever, you know. Do it for the next generation of spiderlings. Anyway, Libra, 14:44 on the clock. Money with the snakes. You knew something wasn't right. You knew something was up. I'm hearing time is up for these snakes that tried to steal your money. Or this money could be metaphor for your spiritual inheritance. I just heard bounty. Your bounty. Time's up for these snakes, though. One more card. Thank you. Look. Being lost. Losing something. I literally said time's up. This is how they feel right now. Right now, right now. Right now. In real time. Pun intended. As they should. Ooh, man, I just saw this card. It's blown up in their face. Yeah, they thought they were getting away with this crap. Dark. Look at this. It was just on the top. It was on the other side of the deck. Intruders. But look at that. Darkness. Dark magic. And look what's back. The people card. And what's under that, I can't even share. Tarot time. Tarot time. Tarot time. Tarot time. I made up my own little jingle for us, Libra. Tarot time. Tarot time. Tarot time. Okay. It's tarot time. I like it. I like it a lot. Libra. My mind is blown. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so appreciative. I really am. All right, we're just going to roll with the Hermetic. Tell me more, tell me more. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to also... Okay, that's what we're going to dive into now. Right now, right now. Look what I heard this morning. Just once. Oh, and I kept hearing Spain over and over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. But beyond that, this is all I heard once. I dare you. I was like, oh, what am I picking up on right now? So let's get into that using the tarot, okay? My throat chakra is kind of itchy. I may have to pause and get a drink. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that, Libra. Just a second. So while I'm shuffling these cards, Libra, my ear rang, and there's an emphasis on a voodoo doll here, a puppet, or the use of jinn, evil spirits. It's crazy because even before this conversation was had, I recently watched a show on Hulu, I believe. It's called The Spy, maybe. It had one of my favorite actresses from The Handmaid's Tale in it as the main actress in the Spy show. And the first season was the jinn came up in that show. And I watched that, I don't know, about 2 months ago, maybe a month ago. So tell me more about I Dare You. Spirit, why did I hear I dare you? Why did I hear I dare you? Please, why did I hear I dare you? Ooh, I just got the shivers. I just got chills. The Ace of Swords. Because it's time for truth and justice to pierce through all darkness and illusion, and the light shall prevail. The sword is upright, pointing toward the divine. The powers of air. The sword you have been bestowed. That's why I heard it. They're like daring people to do this dark magic or do something even darker, maybe against you, because of the sword you have been bestowed. This sword can be what you stand for, Libra, like doing what's right, being a good person, you know, morally upright, truth, divine justice. Nobody's perfect. That's not what I'm saying. Wow, yeah. You had somebody here with the Two of Wands at the bottom, Lord of Dominion, that thought their Two of Wands. What you want to do with those sticks? Oh my gosh. Listen, I know the wands are like the magical wands, okay? They have power to create in this physical world. Wands are magical wands. But wands are also sticks compared to the sword. I mean, really no comparison there. I can just like one swipe of the sword and your sticks are like dunzo. The son of the morning. Ooh. Well, well, well. Who has entered the chat? The Emperor. I was going to put him over there on the money, but you know what? I don't feel like this Emperor is on the money. This Emperor is looking at your sword. This son of the morning. Oh, I just said that. The magician. The magical. Oh, spirit come through. I know the camera picked up the honks. Spirits in the house. Give this reading a big thumbs up if you haven't already, Libra. I love you guys. Listen. We just talked about the magical wand. We got the magician with the emperor out here. They pulled out all the stops. They tried to pull out all the stops to stop you. Look at this. From rising. Like Apollo. Whoop, whoop. Look, they tried to stick your sword down. They tried to take your sword and stick it downward. Nope. The good shall prevail. That was serious confirmation. And I'm gonna Google it, but I'm pretty sure the son of morning is Lucifer, if I'm correct. So just confirming the dark magic there even more so, Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Who is the son of the morning? Oh, they're not gonna talk and tell us this. Son of the morning is an alternative name for Lucifer, who is also known as the morning star. Oh, he's there too. Is he holding a torch? No, that's Apollo. He's holding a torch. So he's here. In classical mythology, Lucifer is the personification of the planet Venus at dawn, depicted as a male figure carrying a torch. In poetry, Lucifer was often a herald of dawn. But I'm not making the Venus connection here. I mean, yes, I do feel that this energy is attached to a lot of Librans. Like, Lucifer loves Librans. Don't ask me why. I don't know. My ear just rang. I'm not asking for this. I didn't ask for this, okay? I don't think any of us asked to be born or be born a Libra. I don't know. 26:26 on the clock. What does this mean? I'm just saying. Just talking to you guys, okay? We're just making the connections, okay? So 26:26. You're on the right path. What is happening in your life is meant to be. As long as it's going well. As long as things have started to like balance out and go well, okay? That's what I mean. Yep, find balance, trust yourself. 26:26 may find you during a tough time, but your angels are confident things will turn around soon. Just practice trusting your gut and working to implement more balance and harmony in your life, even when it's hard. Clarify the money card. Clarify the money card for Libra. Why is money here? Windfall. Is that euros? Oh my God, that's so weird. Oh. Forgive me. I don't usually, that just came out. I usually say, oh my gosh, so forgive me. That's so weird. That just popped up, like it wanted me to take it. It popped up like this on the bottom of the deck, and I looked at it and I was like, no, it didn't pop out. So I kept shuffling and it's back out. The Knight of Cups. What's at the bottom? The Death card. The Knight of Cups, Lord of waves and waters. For a lot of you, things were taken, you know, things were stolen from you, inheritances, blessings that were meant to, you know, have been bestowed upon you long time ago. But for whatever reason, they were apprehended in the wrong hands, is what I'm hearing. And this Knight of Cups, on this white winged, does the horse have wings? Or the knight has wings? I don't know. There's angel wings here though. And I'm feeling angelic energy from this white horse and the wings. So I feel like, and he's pushing the cup up towards the Ace of Swords. So this financial blessing and windfall is being brought to you by the divine, confirmation. Because you represent the Ace of Swords, child of the great transformers. You transmuted and transformed and powered up on their ASSs. Libra is what I'm hearing. Ace. Okay. Start calling you guys my aces. What's that? What do they used to say? 30, 33 on the clock. My. I don't know if that's appropriate. Can I say that? No, I can't say that. That's not appropriate anymore. Wow. You guys know, like, what does that even mean? I can't even say it. Because, okay, I'll tell you guys what I heard. I heard ace, boon, coon. But a coon is not a good term to use. That's not PC. But that's what it was, right? 31, 1, what? 31, 11 on the clock. I'm telling you. But I'm not going to say that, but that's what I heard. Yeah, a person's closest and dearest friend. He kept the family together. That was my ace, boon, coon. Well, I can't say that. It says it's African American dialect, but it did come to my mind. So anyways, Libra, you guys are my aces. What, ace in the pocket? What is that? Pull? Is that for real? And look what's at the bottom now. 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, material gain. I can't do magic, you guys. Like, I can't make these cards appear and tell the story and coincide. You know, I can't do these things. It's all spirit, and I'm grateful. So I accept this material gain. Look, my hands. Receive mode, Libra. It's time to receive. Look, their hands are like this, pouring down. So you do this to receive. Okay? Okay. So what's going to be the outcome here? For them. What's going to be the outcome for them in this situation? Those that did all this dark magic against Libra. What's the outcome for them? I did just see the 10 of Wands, but let's see what pops out. Just one card pop out, please. Thank you. The Moon. But it didn't pop out. It kind of just popped into my hand. Ooh, shout out to Anubis. Ooh, with the Last Judgment at the bottom. Ooh, the Moon with the Last Judgment. And didn't I say in the beginning, the trumpet has been blown? Spirit, we're ending it here, Libra. We're ending it here. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So we're going to take that. The Moon, their darkness is reflected right back to them like the moon. And it's the Last Judgment on their tails. Okay? The trumpet has been blown.